Hat 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 socks hat 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 hat. I am not feeling well and the rest of the video is pre-recorded, so you're gonna have to make do with that as today's intro skit, okay? Helloody doody doo there, my name is JampottBong and this has just happened. I was just passing by the Unorthotower and Gav, I don't think I revealed his name in the video, Gav, my sandwiched goose, is breathing fire. He's become a dragoose. a goose gone. The legends of the drageese were true, and I can't work out if I'm terrified or extremely excited about that. You know what, he actually looks quite good spitting fire, doesn't he? He's got the perfect beak for it. I am very torn between whether I like fire-breathing geese or not. But because I'm bored, I'm going to enact a revenge scene anyway. Okay, here we go. Music disc. You mess with the goose, you have to hear the goose music. I'm sure there is some logic buried somewhere deep in there. This is what you get for feeding my goose spicy things and bringing back the age of the dragon waterfowl. Average Thursday night on Unorthoblocks. And now we rather smoothly segue into an average Friday night on Unorthoblocks, and I want to get people competitive over some headwear tonight. So of course, being the self-titled hat man on the server, I was thinking I want to sell my hats and make a quick buck out of this. Now the problem there is, I don't want to sell my big red hat. I feel like that is dangerous. If every Unortho person under the sun has access to a giant hat, imagine how truly terrifying this would be. Imagine looking down into Spawn Valley and there are 10 giant hats around. Hello there, Geeseza. I want to make sure that the hat can go into safe hands, or, well, safe heads, and I want to do that by auctioning it to one lucky person. I don't think it's as dangerous if just one other person on the server owns a copy of the big red jam hat. And to be honest, they might have good reasonings for needing the hat. I mean, Plasma looked quite good in the hat when I saw him last episode, and I'm sure many other people have needs for a hat. So here I can call up my magic hologram tech and we have an even bigger hat. So basically, to explain the thought process here, I want the unrivaled joy of witnessing as at least 2 Unortho people, even that would be funny, get competitive over what is literally just a reskinned carved pumpkin that they can just universally trigger with the command. And of course, it is just common courtesy that we won't use a command because there's one special copy of a hat, but I think that's what makes it so great. This whole little scheme I have planned for a couple episodes is completely useless, and I love that. And thus begins resource gathering time. Woo! Skewering salmon, that's quite hard to say. Why are they music discs? Why are they music discs? That does not make sense. Putting stuff in chests, look at me putting stuff in chests. Buying wood, buying this wood. Do I need more wood? Magic stone, off to mine some red terracotta. Tearing it all apart, yeah. I really like how the sunset looks. I'm going to take screenshots of that and get distracted. Material list. Into the nether I go. Never. Time to mine the netherrack. Material list is broken. Angry bacon men in hell don't like me. I need to get to the warped forest, but there's lots of lava. Bridging is scary. I am kind of scared because ghasts exist. Oh no, it's a giant Halloween party balloon. Place your bets on if I'll fall in the lava soon. First I had to deal with a fire-breathing goose, now there's a fire-breathing balloon. Gas despawned, time for a second attempt at crossing the lava lake. I better not go for a fiery swim, for goodness sake. I've made it to the other side now. I feel a tiny bit safer now. Mind the wood and skedaddle. Mind the wood and skedaddle. Mind the wood and skedaddle. Oh no, the pigs are cross. I'm never coming here again. Okay, I think I'll stop singing now. Back to the overworld I go. Woo! Oh, of course you followed me here. Where am I? Oh dear. I do not recognize this place. Whose lovely house is that? I'm relatively close to spawn, I suppose. Well, I suppose an adventure is in order to return back to my homelands. Trekking thousands of miles and playing paintball with a giant party balloon in hell is just an average side effect of building a hat shop, you know. Yes, I see familiar terrain. Wow, this is what's behind the trading hall. For some reason I've never bothered to realise that there might be stuff behind the trading hall. Oh, there are lots of chickens here. Well, we've got another distraction on the trail. I'll get my chicken kill counter on the screen. Yes, I have a chicken kill counter mod. The on-screen HUD for the mod does take a while to update when I've killed a chicken, but it does update eventually. I find it funny that it says 0 deaths as if a chicken's ever gonna kill me. Yet I still say that with slight nervousness. 94 chickens slain, nearly at the big 100. And promptly I'm finally homeward bound. Back just in time for some stripping. Of wood. And now I think I can finally build my hat shop. Let's go! Hat shop, hat shop, hat shop, rather big hat. So, here we have the hat auction location. I'm very proud of this build. Actually, there's a hat on the billboard. It's simple, but I like it. Upon entry, you are greeted by all this. We have the hat displayed here. The hat. Please don't take the display model, but little do they know it is the actual hat, not a display model. So, okay. Welcome to the official auction of Jam's really big hat. Because my hat is too powerful and dangerous to just be sold willy-nilly, I have decided to give one copy of my hat to the highest bidder. You may bid what you like, as long as it is worth a fair value. Diamonds are cool, just saying. May the highest hat bidder win. I look forward to seeing whose head the comically large top hat ends up on. Bidding starts today and ends on the 13th of April. So this is just a small little thing I want to sort of leave on in the background and just see what happens. I hope no one gets in some huge fight over the hat, though that would be quite entertaining. We could make hat cannons. We now segue into an average Saturday afternoon on Unorthoblocks, and I'm about to adopt a llama I would have otherwise beheaded for my attic. So, apparently this poor, lost llama would like a home, and I can give it a home, why not? I need more stuff to do in this episode. We can be great friends, llama. Oh, I can't wait to have a pet llama. Oh, come on. Come on, llama. Llama? This is Llama Karma. Just no one tell Mr. Llama that I'm most likely the one who killed his brother and owner. It's fine, we're good. It's a completely fine working relationship if they don't know. And that, kids, is why you don't take advice from a JampottBong video. Now, I can't say that llamas are exactly clever, but I'm surprised a llama is trusting a man who is wearing a goose on his head and eating music discs. What is this? I've been seeing a few of those. Dark blocks seen menacing Spawn Valley, but Plasma will take care of it. Okay. Nice. Good to know we're in safe hands with Plasma from whatever's going on. I would not have said that in Metroverse. Well, llama, can I call you Lawrence? This is my humble abode. I hope you enjoy being tied to a fence post in my cellar. Come inside, llama. Good boy. Good boy. Do you want to live inside my hat? Oh, you fit. You could live inside my hat. You could be a llama in a hat. Ah. He does not fit. Okay, mate, will that do? There we go. Okay. Can you... He could not get through there either. I'm just going to be tearing up my house. I have absolutely no idea how I'm going to get him down to the cellar. He cannot fit down a 1-block ladder, I think. Just gonna have to tear up more of my house. Is it worth it for the llama? No. But it's worth it for the content. Come on, mate. There we go. Okay. Follow me on in. This is my display room where I collect heads and hats. This is your new living arrangements. Have fun. There we go. Let's make a zoo exhibit out of it, just in case this llama's somehow important. I hope no one steals my llama. And now I patch up the llama-shaped hole in the ceiling. And I should probably update whoever was selling off this llama here. The llama is mine now. Jam the Llama Man, new self-proclaimed title in the house. And while I'm in the area, I want to bring you all up to scratch with this thing. Now, I did sign up to this, but I did it off camera because I'm stupid. This is Plasma's prank or present game. It is an April Fool's Day Secret Santa type thing he is doing, where you can draw someone's name and a noun, and you either have to use those two things for a prank or a present. And of course, you knowing me hopefully knowing myself, I will probably choose a prank option. Also, I'm getting distracted, but look at this! Zoom out button! How many people can say they have a zoom out button? You know, everyone always says they have a zoom in button. Everyone always has a zoom in button. But how many people have a zoom out button, eh? It's completely useless apart from making it look like you're going faster than you are. But zoom out button, because yes. And then we got a sheep with eyewear. That is very cute. I like the sheep banners. My, would you look at the time? It's getting distracted by things that spawn a clock. There are some signs here. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Then I added love is a nice amount of geese, because I know what love is. Look into my eyes. Love is geese, like on my head. And then, on the following average Saturday on Unorthoblocks, we all gathered to get competitive over the scaling of the Unorthotower.
Yes.
But not
Love it.
anything else.
You're really quiet, Teach.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with the in this scene pop-ups for this one.
I cry radioactive tears.
Filling up my inventory, why don't you?
Yes.
Whoa.
No need to be aggressive.
We all just hide under Jam's.
What do you reckon we could just trap the Ender Dragon under my hat and call it a day?
There we
Yeah.
go. Perfect.
That would be awesome to see.
The
Party
can I
under
get
the
nice
hat.
umbrella and the dragon to take.
This is the intro to the video. Under the hat, everyone.
Yep.
Then he taking a
Don't be
picture.
What?
Room enough for all of us.
Oh.
How many unortho people can you fit under a hat?
How many unortho people can you still see after you squish them all under a hat?
Don't crouch, Jam. Ah!
What's happening to that horse? It's spinning
know.
crazy.
It is
Oh, it
having
has
a panic
so
attack.
Where's carrots?
Yeah.
I've carrots.
Yeah, this poor horse seems a little stressed.
That
There
works.
we go. Oh no.
Because it's a hat.
Could I have my hat back, please?
He's like, why do I have this?
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
this
It's a
is
bit
better.
big, isn't it?
Wow, there is so many people on the server now.
Coming from the front side of the tower, I definitely thought that that was like a fighter plane, like a jet. But now coming from the side, I can see it's a chicken breathing fire.
Oh, not a chicken. Do not screw that
Oh,
up.
that's what that
was on fire,
right?
Is omelet in
That's a big chicken.
It's a goose.
Oh, omelet in it. Hey, I don't
Where's
Jan,
omelet?
you want to correct her?
Take a long look at it.
Goose?
Tell me what it is.
It
Look
looks
into
like
its
It's
eyes.
a swan.
It's an ostrich.
It's a penguin.
giraffe.
I gave out. Let's just say it's giraffe. Yay, giraffe.
It's an elephant. I know what it is.
It's an albatross.
Yep. Right, starting line is the beginning of the bridge.
omelet. Yeah, let's go.
So don't go
go.
onto the bridge. Traverse.
Yep.
I see.
Jen.
No
I will
cheating.
punch you all.
So
Within your-
the contest.
I got pushed.
The contest.
Stop
The
punching
contest
people.
is the first one to get to the top of the tower and hit the button.
Jen.
Don't touch the lever at the top because that's the primer for the fireworks. Just hit the button. It's the first one to
Hit the
get
lever.
up there
Got it.
is the winner. You can be knocked off the tower. Just bear that in mind. You can possibly die. That's why there's no armor, no weapons. You can hit each other on the way up if you want to and push people off the tower. That's perfectly legitimate. Some layers are more difficult than others. Just bear that in mind as well. And when you get to the final layer, you will notice there are 3 lanes to go in. Please go in your correct lane. You will know what your correct lane is by the signs above it. And I think as well as the contest of who's the first one up the tower, I would also be intrigued to see Which alliance gets to the top of the tower first?
People are
Right.
pushing.
Children.
Right, stop hitting each other until I say go.
Okay.
Aww.
Ready, set, and go!
Oh god.
Do we really
Oh,
no.
I cannot.
I can't
No, no.
see any.
I don't even know where I am.
No, Lily is. Lily's at the top.
You're absolutely welcome.
You are welcome to knock people off here. Yep, like that.
No, please don't.
Yeah.
Where the hell are we supposed to be
You will
Plasma
be greatly
failed,
frowned.
Vex failed.
You'll be greatly frowned upon.
Amelia's in the lead. Oh,
Maybe.
Oh, I think Amelia might be up. No, and she missed it at the end. Currently, Plasma's in the lead. And
know where
yeah,
I'm
he's
trying
done
to
it.
get
Plasma's
to.
through. One person through. Plasma is into the iron maze.
Come on, come on.
How do I get up? Okay.
Right, so you're in the iron maze.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, come on.
There's a reason you can't do that.
Plasma is still in the
ladder.
ladder. He's onto the second level of the iron maze. And he's taking the cheaty way up. And he's onto the nether level. I can't remember what that was.
Mine.
I mean, the most cheaty way through my level is to shift crouch through the invisible maze, because at least the way Plasma took was intended.
Can someone sleep?
I don't think. I
Oh,
don't
I
think
can.
anybody can.
Yeah, done.
Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plasma
yes.
is up. Plasma is miles ahead. He is on Amelia's level. He's on to the final level.
Good, whoever it is next gets across the jump that Rogue and Kaza are at, just progress through the rest of this so that they're out
No.
of this menace.
Plasma's
but I'll
just
wait
got to
for
find the
other
button.
people to
Stop knocking me off him.
Sorry.
And that's it.
Okay.
Plasma's done. The question
Well, I
is,
just keep going though.
yeah, because you still got to find out which alliance is going to win, at least. And everyone else is more than welcome to continue trying to climb the tower.
Your level, if I wasn't getting knocked
What about half of you?
everybody
About half of you are passing the hardcore.
Someone else.
Oh, there's only 4 or 5 people left.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know.
Sorry,
I have that
Oh, we got a couple of people up in the kitchen. We got one of the mermaids are up in the kitchen. They're not far from the top now.
Oh, okay.
One of the cocoa beans just died.
Well, that's it then. Come on. You
Well.
don't know.
This way.
I
Right,
got faith
I am
in
now
you.
back
You
to
can
the
do it.
parkour level.
Did I make the parkour too hard?
I think
don't
you
think
did not factor in the effect of a lot of people trying to get through it at once.
That may have been an oversight.
I win this because Peach is not even on the tower.
I don't even know.
How do you get past this part right here?
So Sunny,
Where,
Yeah, I did
where,
do that.
where did you get that?
Really confused.
Omelet?
and then you jump from there onto the back of the
I'm
tail.
testing. Just testing.
When you're on top of the trap door,
Stop hitting me.
If you know
Not
what
funny,
to look
literally.
for,
Yeah.
you
I
can
need to-
find the potions.
This is what I should have.
But they're not visible unless, you know...
No!
better at it.
Ice!
I mean, some of the terrain or of the room can be used to get up to
to take
some
advantage
of,
of, yeah.
yeah, get up to some of the stalagmites quicker, but there is no easier path than
On the goose!
Oh, stop it!
Peach, what did you do?
Peach, how
That wasn't nice.
So it's the next day, it's now an average Unorthoblocks Sunday, and I now have an elytra. So, right after the steeplechase up the tower we did, a load of the other members went to fight the Ender Dragon. Unfortunately, I could not make it to that, but now I have an elytra. I was just walking around one day and the Sunny appeared and gave me an elytra, which is nice because it saves me a job, thank you very much. It was quite nice being grounded, but now I head to the trading hall for mending and unbreaking to put on my flappy flaps. I've created an accidental mob stack here. Jam on a goose on a horse. Having wings will mean my death counter will probably instantly go up to 100 before the end of this episode, but at least I can travel around fast now. Here we go. Hello, librarians. Oh, hello, spider. Mending and unbreaking secured. Let's just pop peculiarly composed cow back in his place with Tim and unusually constructed rabbit. And here we go! Not enough XP! Yay! Did Salmon say it's time to kill Salmon? No, that was terrible. I'm sorry I had to subject you all to that. 3 XP, hopefully that will do. We pop in my magic fairy wings and the magic book, and now I have flippity flap flaps. Woo! I can fly! Yay! I believe thanks to my music disc farm also being a gunpowder farm, I have some rockets just spare. Oh, spoiler in there. So now... Way! I feel like a goose! This is perfect. Wow, everything's going to seem so much smaller now. Well, the walking on foot and by horse and mule was fun while it lasted. But now I am ready for the age of crashing into stuff. And I can cheat the Unorthotower to make myself feel athletic. But before we end off the episode today, there's just one more thing I want to do. I felt inspired by seeing that crazy positioning we had on the bridge where we had the JampottBong on top of a goose on top of a horse. I want to see what the biggest stack of various creatures I can create on the Unorthoblocks server is. So, we grab... let's grab a goose hat. Let's pop back in to collect peculiarly composed cow once again. Come on, Pex. Come on. Let's lock you in because Tim cannot still cannot be contained. So what I want to achieve is a goose on top of a JampottBong, on top of a goose, on top of a horse, on top of a dinosaur. So I've got to somehow get my horse, or my cow, on top of the Donutsaurus. The Diplodonut, whatever it's called. Come on, don't wander off on me. No, stay there, horse, stay there. Then we get our horse across our large plastic straw. There we go. Oh, leave him there. Hopefully he doesn't wander off when I break this bridge to make this screenshot look better. Then we get Tiddles in position, and we put... Oh, this is looking great already. Then we... Oh, I can't be on the horse when I put stuff on my head. Then we get Tiddles' son, Griddles, in position. Amazing. We have achieved an amazing stack of mobs. Well, only 2 of them are actually alive. Here we have a goose on top of JampottBong, on top of a goose, on top of a horse, on top of a dinosaur. This is perfect. And you know what? When I play around with shaders for a good screenshot to put in the Unorthoblocks Discord, I think this is a good time to end off this episode in this wacky situation I am currently in. I do hope you enjoyed this one. We did a lot today, and we are ending on this fantastic note. So, Toodlepip! Goose, say Toodlepip. Aww. Other goose, say Toodlepip. Aww. Peculiarly composed cow, say Toodlepip. Moo. Dinosaur, say Toodlepip. Doesn't talk, it's made of terracotta. Anyway, what am I on about? Toodlepip!